legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Oh. Oh. Well, I see what happened to me. That's screwed up. No, I'm Carlo. This is what happened to Romeo.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
That's a depressingly graphic way to show how much you hate somebody. And he took the eyes out too.
Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? You deserve to be happy.
Master Leia, by the time you read this, I will be at the zoo, taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I'm acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. A photograph of a young man whose blonde hair was streaked with blood, his face not visible. And then Geppetto grabbed the corpse and like... It's like strung out too. Oh, then Geppetto grabbed the corpse and like put it in the robot to fight later. I don't think that's gonna help us here. Do I have a grieving emote I can use? I don't think this helped. I think this is more cruel than what I'm trying to convey here. Let's try this. Alright, well, she's broken. Do I have any other emotes I can use? Fear, show off, entreat. Remembrance. Let's try remembrance. Because I did know him. I wonder if it matters what position I'm in. It was worth a shot, chat. Let's go kill him. I don't know where we go, though. I guess up.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean,
No.
That would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
Yeah. Menard Charity House. Oh, I thought there was like a piano I could play here. I guess not. That's jacked up. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honorable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving a puppet A is complete, although rigorous testing. So far, we avoid any major conflict of issues. As expected, this puppet is small and even insignificant, but is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We continue to observe the subject in hopes it's able to master the appearance, if not truth, of the human thought and behavior. When we procured the puppet, it was severely damaged. It required a full set of new limbs because it was so thoroughly destroyed. Even I had doubts whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. Sergio, the puppet manager. They're not even like attacking. Alright, I won't aggro them because they're not attacking. This may kill me to do, but to the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, I will understand your appreciation of Simon's talent. You must understand how malicious the man has become. He actually procured a pervert driven by ergo of a deranged killer. A heinous thing tainted with blood as dark as the abyss. I have heard it said if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes into you. Yet, the abyss, where we are told, is the way we must go if we were to emerge into the light. But the light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo remorseless killer. Please, before it's too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. They were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't. The fact that this guy is so incredibly evil. He is so ridiculously evil that his ergo is sentient. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to just go without killing them. I'll only attack them if there's gonna be something jumping into the window. Jeez. Go. Oh, it's decay. That makes sense. I feel bad for the people here. They didn't deserve this. A door opened. We're very somber right now, chat. Somber. Somber de amigo. Celebration. May your future days be... Oh, jeez. With happiness. That's jacked up. The alchemists deserve everything we do to them. Let's never show pity or remorse to a single alchemist at all. But Chum, some of them didn't want this. They didn't try hard enough to stop it. They very clearly didn't try hard enough. Family's happy memory of me, Romeo, and Leia. In honor of everything to me, in honor of becoming of age party. I'm gonna give this picture back to her. Sophia's diary. This petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen, except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no trouble. But nothing could have prepared us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What would he want?
Wait. This must be Sophia's room.
Yeah.
So, she was here when all this happened.
I'm gonna go back to Leia. It's so sad. It's a real espresso depresso for us right now. She's not here. Oh. Okay. She's moved on ahead. They're not attacking, so I'm not either. I missed the shortcut. I should have. I'm about to like re-aggro that dude. Well, it looks like he didn't respawn. Yep, this was the shortcut to the balcony back. Guess we'll go this way. Another letter from an old friend. The first part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That's what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This is a letter from an old friend, Giuseppe. Ever since the day I can't recognize this world, I was intolerant and ambitious man who believed that his own genuine genius reputation only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain. Only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was gilded treasure that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope, worlds even an empty man could live for. There's trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible than having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille. I am no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet, no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I'm an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than the puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry. the child. I've decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and Manad's charity house, the child grew. I hope I'm not being drowned out. There we go. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you forgive this old fool. Your friend, Giuseppe. It's a version of it that can crawl into puppets. Ow. Ow. Alright, that was awful. Don't worry guys, I'm sharpening my bow. Just like Green Arrow, whenever he has to fight Superman. Alright. Hi. You got a hat on. Hopefully this does enough damage. Berserker Barrage. There we go. That was tedious. Fable Catalyst. Still haven't found any motivity cranks yet. Or technique cranks. Just motivities. Alright, let's keep going, chat. Gotta kill Arlecchino. The Manad basement. Can I level up again? I don't have enough. There we go. Legion magazine. Thermite. Still don't use my Legion very much. Hi. That was bad. That hurt a lot. Let's not let him do that. Whatever that is, let's just not let him do it. Ow! I hate you people. Frenzied amulet. My weapon's gonna break. Alright. Let me see what the frenzied amulet is. Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. That's cool. Don't think I need it, but that's cool. Alright. I can go straight ahead. I'm gonna go straight ahead. And there's this guy. Hi, sir. Bye, sir. I guess I walk in this room, attack him, and then the other guy comes in behind me, ambushes me, and kills me. Alright. Hi. Can I shoot you through here? I can. Hi. Oh. Alright. Dang it. Takes too long to heal. He's got exploding pustule fingers. Gross. I'm gonna try to run through it. Success rate of this technique is admittedly very low. Hi. Nope. There's a lot of them. See you later, idiots. I can climb and you can't. Fools. That's what you get. Where's your god now, prick? Alright. Maybe. Edict of purification, a purification for the great truth. We will purify these heresies for the great truth, but the leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research in the Ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared to place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage of truth, guided by Sir Petrus. Okay, well that sucks. There's those guys. This elevator. That. Let's see where this goes. A letter folded with great care is written in steady, neat handwriting. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. Constant fear of being dragged down to the darkness alongside you, I could no longer endure gazing into the yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you've done, but for taking me in and raising me, for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. Okay? I intend to use this power of this sword you gifted me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wished for you to call at least once in my life. Wish to call you at least once in my life. These feelings inside me as I watch my apprentice's growth, made me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence? She's the daughter of...
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Alright, I'm gonna go back down and take out that other guy. Because I don't know when the next checkpoint is. Deja vu. Oh, wow. Obliterated. Okay. I had the like auto parry and I thought it was my turn and got hit every time. Alright. At least the path isn't very long. See you later, guys. Bye. Okay, it's right there. Still his turn. Berserker Barrage. We're getting there. My guard. Oh, two of those will kill me. There we go. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I wrote to you now not as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's with the same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all of this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions. But it's not too late. Please, call an assembly. I will prove everything. Well, he's dead here, so I'm guessing he didn't get a chance. Hey, got a quartz. Cool. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Gotta use the elevator. Boop. Remember when I didn't think the claws were very good? And I was unimpressed by them? Man, I was super wrong about that, huh? Anyway, let's advance the plot. These are his chambers, yada yada yada. Here we live, here we remain. Secret lever. Oh? That's the hand of truth? There's some shenanigans in here. They were trying to put a brain in a jar for a while. But really, like, you cultists are stupid. The most evil person. So evil that even in death, his ergo was still evil. And you think we should hang out with that guy? You think we should revive him? He's the stink meaner of evil. Like, what did you guys think was gonna happen? He was just gonna stop being a jerk? I don't understand you guys, you freaking stupid cultists. Great. Oh, letters. To my young apprentice. I'm told you have succumbed to delusions and abandoned the way of truth. Okay, so he did send a letter. Handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the council.
Cold water.
Chug. Eee. How you doing, baby girl? Basically, these guys are crazy. But they all use the same secret levers, so it's fine. Alright, let's go. I got a bow. Uh-huh. I fell. That guy on the second floor is probably a sniper. See, and still on the road. On the road again. So, we found out what happened. Ma'am, I am talking. You want to run it, Grandpa? Anyway, we found out what happened to Romeo. The murder puppet got him, cut off his arms, and used him to like threaten the legendary hunter, who I guess is the daughter of one of the cultists. I don't know how I missed. But I can assure you, I am just as surprised as you. Yeah. His arms were cut off and just put on display. There we go. And it has completely destroyed Leia, the legendary hunter. Technique crank! Technique crank! Let's go! A weirdly rare item. An insanely rare item. Okay, screw what I said. I'm very happy to be here now. I'm gonna go this way. Ow. I think my only gripe with Liza P is how incredibly rare and unrecyclable the like cranks are. Oh, are they secret paths? Why are there so many secret passages? There's like 20. Okay, but courage amulet. God, the hell does this thing do? Enhances pulse cell recharge when discharged. Oh, that's actually not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. If I run out of pulse cells, I can recharge them faster. Haters of versatile cranks. Like, oh, sir. Sir. I don't know why you thought that you could fight me. But yeah, like there's just if you don't know what the cranks are, they improve the stat. Oh god, gross. The stat scaling. There we go. Improve the stat scaling of your weapons. They can even change them to be whatever you to lean more towards what you're trying to do. There we go. All right. Hated that. My weapon's gonna break. Yeah. So, like, if you have a strength weapon, I wish I could hear you, but sadly, I have to hear the people calling at work. I understand. Thanks, Vault. Hi, hello. My health is burning away. There we go. Oh my god. You're still alive too? There we go. So let's look at our weapon here. Motivity is strength, technique is dex, and advance is special. When I level up, whatever I put points into, like if I put it into technique, do you see the plus 99 next to the 228? That means that I get an additional 99 points of damage because of the scaling of the weapon in technique. So as it goes like D, C, B, A, S, the higher the scaling, the more damage you do for the points you put in. And for like certain weapons, they just have that regular scaling and stacks. Like the claws and the bow, these Eliza Wolverines, it feels like it. I've been rocking that for a bit. But let's say we're looking at other weapons, right? Things that can be assembled and put together. The blade point has a base damage of whatever number. And the handle is what has the scaling. So you can mix and match the handles. That's why I had that signpost with the knife at the end. And so you can, in theory, make any weapon you want work with what you're trying to do. The problem is, like, let's say you've got like, oh, I've got this cool sword and the handle is motivity, but all my points are in technique. So I'm not going to get the bonus damage from the whole scaling system. Like, we can look, yeah. So like with this one I'm holding now, Arcade's blade and Arcade's handle. The blade has a base damage of 244, plus some lightning. The handle has scaling. It's got C scaling and technique, so it's not going to get very many points of bonus damage because of my stats. If I had points in advance, you would see the like extra damage off of like how this is plus 99. That's a long-winded explanation for how scaling works. The cranks can raise the letter grade or add a letter grade to motivity, technique, or advance based on which crank you put in. So I could put a motivity crank on this blade here and change which it's trying to scale. It's like I don't have any advance points, but I do have technique or motivity. Bam, slot it in. The problem is that I'm using technique for everything. I like my fast, like, turbo weapons. And I have found so many motivity and so many advanced cranks, but I can't find very many technique cranks. They are so rare. So I just happen to choose basically wrong in terms of what weapons I can upgrade. So I was really excited to get into this DLC and actually, find a technique crank. I can make one of my weapons have better scaling in the stat that I put points into. Like if I really needed to use this specific handle, I could now put a technique crank in it and change that technique scaling from C to B or possibly even A. That's how that works. But they're one-time use, and you can't get them refunded, from my understanding. If you can, I haven't figured that out yet. There is a balance crank that resets the stats. Lets you undo what you did, instead of having to put another crank in to make up what you messed up. But yeah. But now I can't use the new crank I've been so excited to finally get, because I don't know if I'm gonna find a new weapon that would like work well with it. So that's how the cranks work. You can make almost any combination of weapons. The blade controls the damage typing / blunt or pierce. The handle controls the scaling and the moveset, like how it swings the weapon. I'm about to fall off. I did. I don't remember how to get. I don't know how to get this room now. Oh, item. Miraculous ampules. It's a lot of numbers and stuff, and you can just go the game without caring about those numbers. I like my numbers giving me buffs and stat improvements, but realistically you can just play the game without it. Because it's more important to know how to parry in this game than it is to like know your stat alignments. Because if you can parry the attacks, then you're not getting hit anyway, so it doesn't matter as much. Where am I? Oh, over here. Slenderman's in the corner. I've definitely been spoiled by First Berserker Kazan, because you can just change your stat scaling and weapon like damage and buffs very easily. That game gives you a hell of a lot of resources and refunds them very quickly. Alright. Cool. Constable. broke it. Sorry, I'll read a chat when this guy is not in my face. Hi. That's bad. Hi. Rose Garden Key. A key obtained from within the Rose Estate. It unlocks a door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson, an ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white. Also good that I'm finally getting my destination, so I have to lurk. Sounds good, my love. Do what you gotta do. No, it's cool hearing how it works and how they can change your fighting style and gameplay is included because it's important. So no worries, I'm not very knowledgeable on these things, so it's interesting to explain it. It's one of the complexities of Souls-like games, which other games may do it too, but Souls-likes are the ones I've learned it in, where they don't detail how their stat system works. And so you can very easily just have one weapon, put a bunch of points into your stats, and then your attack doesn't increase at all. Because your weapon doesn't get any bonus from that stat. Oh, she's fighting. Uh-oh. Hold on, chat. The last battle. The end of this overture is approaching. Revisit the unfinished stories for your journey. Unspoken words and fulfilled promise may disappear. Are there any things I can do? Alright, can I level up? I've got barely enough if I spend the rest. Alright. $600 health. Hold on, I'm on the way. It's the final battle, chat. The finale of Liza PP. I'm clearing my inventory of stuff I don't use. Hold on, Leia. I'm right there.
I swear I won't be late. Not again.